The turn of the new year, having the best of both worlds from both sides. A goal fest type Tuesday with plenty of entertainment in between, to then what could honestly be described as you may as well have just fallen asleep within the 4 hours of football having been played. Yet again, welcome to another edition of the FPL Addicts podcast. We're now at the halfway mark of the season. Deadline stream fashion, game week 20. Now, I won't lie, it was tentatively meant to be Friday evening, but we're expecting a full house for what could be an hour of procrastination. I've got someone alongside me, and probably the man that has all the answers to your questions. It being Marcello, good morning to you. You look fit, you look firing, you look ready, but are you genuinely?
I'm tired and I don't know what to do.
Oh, good morning to you. How did you find the game week?
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. Let's skip on quickly past 19 so we can get to 20.
Sure. No, I understand. While we're trying to get our mini league up, what did you believe it all went wrong? Was it variables that we were probably out of our control, such as rotation, or did we kind of miss something in between?
No, I think it was expected to be a bad game week just due to the fixtures, like good teams playing each other. Didn't expect many points. Got a bit unlucky with a couple of the picks that we'll go through later where their replacements actually did really well. So the process was there. We just had to have an unlucky week, which happens. So I'm not too upset. So just trying to keep positive and move forward.
And a huge week for defenders too, especially for those having fielded Sunderland, who are at home to Man City. Do we expect a big game week from defenders in this case, where rotation was heavily seen?
I'm not sure about this one. Yeah, I think we do actually. Yeah, so yeah, let's look at the fixtures later quickly, and we'll have a look and go through that. Yeah,
sure. Right, so this is our mini league. I was happy to review the other two, but they don't seem to be here. So we both scored bad, and we also both scored the same. I'll go very quickly, Marcello, and then if you want to show it, you're more than welcome to, but I also have it in case needs be. 31 points, fun times, Kelleher clean sheet, Senesi with some DEFCON in a week yet again. Bournemouth decided to ship goals past their net. Semenyo assist, Jammy, to say the least, captaincy blank, like many people, and Michele on the bench, for goodness sake. Right, Marcello, let's go to your team.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I only had one return, and that was Bowen, so everyone else didn't return, which is a bit annoying. But yeah. So the guys who I was a bit annoyed about was Gvardiol and Weaver. So Gvardiol, he was a sub, and then his replacement Ake was on 8 DEFCONs at half time, which is just crazy. And then obviously went on to hold the clean sheet. So that's a few points wasted there. Maybe a 9-pointer for Gvardiol if he starts. I mean, he almost scored as well in the half an hour he was playing. I think he had the most shots for Man City. So yeah, played 2 at the back and 9 attackers this week with Gvardiol up front. And then Weaver, he was not in the squad unexpectedly. Well, I kind of missed the last one. But his replacement, Veltman, also got DEFCON and scored a goal against West Ham. So if Weaver was playing, then he could have got like a huge haul. And then Raya and Hincapié double Arsenal clean sheet wipe when Gabriel and Timber owners kept onto their clean sheets with returns as well. That was, I mean, you can say it's unlucky, but yeah, Gabriel and Timber. Yeah, you know, I've been lucky with Hincapié in the past few weeks, so we'll take the negative luck there. And I don't think I would have started Kelleher, but maybe I should have. So yeah, a bit annoying, but glad to get Bowen on some form. Yeah, that's it really.
How content are you with the Jared Bowen pick? Because he seems to be one that a lot of managers are going for now.
Yeah, I mean, playing Wolves away this week. And it's just been rumored that Paqueta is a doubt for today, and he's usually on pens. So I'm hoping that means Bowen is on pens, which is making him a very, very interesting pick against Wolves away. I kind of prefer Wolves away to Wolves at home as well, because Wolves are just so bad at home, and West Ham are not very good at home either. Like, their stadium is like, pretty soulless, isn't it? And the fans are all not in a good mood. So when you're kind of away and you need to get a job done, I feel like it could be Bowen's day. It might suit him more than being at home. So I'm very, very delighted to have Bowen in my team, and we've got 53 minutes to decide what to do with him.
Oh yes. So, well, I would say well played, but it was just one of those weeks. However, well played on the Bowen pick. That's what I will say. There's a shining light in what seems to be a dark painting having portrayed.
Yeah. But of course, the Bowen pick was an accident because I accidentally clicked him in, remember? So I didn't actually. So I can't take full credit for that. But yeah, glad he's there. Not complaining.
It has turned out quite well. The comments, very briefly, before we'll go straight to your direction, Marcello, especially when it comes to fixtures this week. Miriam, it's your birthday today, so happy birthday. I hope you have a fantastic day. There you go. Colm.
Happy birthday, Miriam.
Good morning to you. What's your prospects on Fulham this week at home to Liverpool? Could be somewhat challenging, but they did win 3-2 at home to them last season. So that is one. Straight over. It's all yours.
Yeah, I'm feeling quite good about Fulham this week, even though they're playing Liverpool. It is at home, but they did win last time, so I feel like Harry Wilson playing against his old. Who's Callum Wilson? Is that a singer? Harry Wilson playing against his old team, Narrative FC, Liverpool weak to right wingers. I feel like I can't not play Wilson this week, and a lot of people are benching him. I think that could be a mistake. You know, Liverpool aren't the best defense this season. But yeah, look who's at the top. We've got West Ham, Wolves, Forest at home, Tottenham, Sunderland at home, Chelsea. And yeah, Bowen is kind of like their main guy. So why not go for Bowen? But yeah. And then you've got Everton as well, Brentford, Sunderland. They've got decent fixtures coming up. So Everton, Brentford, Wolves, Villa, Leeds, Brighton. You see a couple clean sheets there at least, right? And then Brentford, you've got Thiago. I think a lot of people have held on to Thiago. I wouldn't really be selling him now once the fixtures start to get a bit better. They have been a bit worse before this run. And Sunderland, yeah, Mukiele, all the Rete, their defenders are just insane. Roofs, he's still the top goalkeeper in the whole league. And we've had all the fixtures. We've had half the fixtures done. So Sunderland, they are massive. But yeah, those are the highlights. Arsenal at the bottom, just for the next 5. And an interesting fact is, even though they're bottom for the next 5, they have the easiest run until the end of the season, because once they get these 2 red fixtures out of the way, the only red fixture is like Man City away in 33. So once Arsenal get past these 2 games, if they're still top of the league, there's no way you're not winning the league this year, Chaza.
Wow. There's plenty to think about. And I love it how you're just on the front foot. And you were speaking about a side who's massive. Let's bring someone in who's also got a massive personnel about him. Is the Reverend. I mean, good morning to you. Are you raring to go for yet another game week?
I am. Oh, mate, I've just been watching, and I've just got to start by saying, you know, Mr. Marcello, I'm so impressed by all of the spreadsheets, man. It's really helpful for me. And I was watching one of our episodes back, because I was like, you know, what you know, this season you've got to look at the wisdom of Marcello. And so I was looking back at one of our segments, and I was looking at the spreadsheets, and if you see my tagline underneath it, I'm doing something a little bit drastic, actually. Wildcard is active, and it's one of those where I'm also looking at Marcello's spreadsheet, particularly for Arsenal, and I'm looking at those 2 red fixtures, but I'm just thinking, like, from a defensive point of view, is Bournemouth really that bad of a game week for Arsenal? Is even Liverpool that bad of a game week for Arsenal? It's so spicy, boys. My wild card is spicy. I think Marcello's already muted. He's done it. He's done it. Yes. I'm like a minute in, and he's muted an accidental Marcello mute. Yes, he's done it. It's
like Arsenal don't have any bad games this season at all.
Yeah,
because they don't have to play Arsenal.
Yeah, that's valid. So yeah, I'm also enjoying the rich vein of Everton's form. You know, for those who know me, I'm a massive Everton fan. So I'm for the first time, I think, maybe in my whole life, I'm able to say it's triple Everton time as well. And you know, the spreadsheets there's confirming it. But anyway, how are you two boys? You's all good?
Well, I mean, yeah, we both got 31, so we're kind of a bit sort of down the rabbit hole for once. Despite Marcello leading by the length of a Flemington straight for our mini league. Now, what I'm intrigued by, Rev, is that you've brought some good conversation already, not just the way you've entered, but also what you've got in store with your wild card. But despite that, you scored the most of anyone last game week with 44 points. And I just wanted to briefly go over your team.
Shut up. I'm not manager of the week, though, am I?
Well, in our league, you are, yeah.
Bloody hell.
Well done.
There's a first time for everything, isn't there? Bloody hell. You guys must have done shit.
Yeah, we were bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those where the returns were just few and far between for everyone. I think, you know, I have like a couple of little differentials, like Chow and Gordon, who managed to get like a couple of decent points. Even like Virgil and Saka picked me up some decent points. Donnarumma, who has been decent recently. He's got 4 clean sheets in his last 5. For me, so yeah, having a good time with him. But he's out now. So yeah, I've gone somewhere else to someone a bit more beloved to my heart. But yeah, decent game week. Yeah, can't complain.
Well done.
Take that.
You would, no doubt. And before we go to our next item, you wouldn't believe it, we've actually got a lot of questions. We've got, like, for example, we've got a new sub. We've got quite Depsy. Thank you for tuning in. We've got
mate.
questions. Rev, one of your favorites has popped in too. I actually asked him prior. Ross Papadakis. Yeah. He's
Ross Papadakis.
Rev is you can't go against the moles on that front. Quick question. Would you start Bruno Guimaraes or Phil Foden this week?
Ooh, your team must be excellent if that's your question.
Yeah,
like that's my first point that I want to say. I think Phil Foden personally, and the reason for that is because Caicedo was out suspended, and he won't be back until next game week. And so, you know, it's Man City at home. Man City at home do Man City at home things. They're really good. And Chelsea without Caicedo look a lot less stable. So that would be my bit of advice for you there, personally.
Just another one. Sell Virgil to Tarkowski with my only free transfer, or sell Florian Wirtz to... Is he an injury doubt?
So I watched the presser this morning, and Slot basically was asked about 2 other players, and he was like, Oh, also, if anyone wanted to know why I took off Wirtz, it's because he had a little he felt his hamstring 2 days ago. He's only trained yesterday. But then he ended up saying, and Gakpo's on the bench, who hasn't had any minutes, and his quality is great. So he was kind of making an excuse for why he took off Wirtz. But is he also making an excuse for why he's going to rest Wirtz this game week?
Mm-hmm.
So you've got to think I'm still not sure if Wirtz is okay. He ended up saying, but everyone is now fit. So that's kind of good. But do you think Wirtz will start? Do you think he'll start Gakpo now? I think he might start Gakpo. Otherwise, why would he squeeze that in? No one asked him, why did you take off Wirtz? So I'm really not sure.
Yeah, I mean, Wirtz might be a problem going forward. Anyway, I mean, I know that they've got this nice game against Fulham, but if we're not sure that they're even going to get that, the fixtures after that turn pretty sour if you're a Liverpool supporter. A really difficult run of fixtures, in my opinion. And, and Marcelo said it before, Arsenal don't have any bad fixtures because they don't have to play Arsenal, whereas Liverpool do. So, yeah, it's a tough one. I really like the Virgil to Tarkowski move, but then I'm biased because I'm an Everton fan. So, and Everton have got great fixtures, and Everton are massive. So, yeah, just ask Nottingham Forest. Wow.
I think good, man. With all these players out, you're playing so well, and it's just
it's just solid.
Garner comes in and does well. Keane's just unreal.
Yeah, and is going to come back, and we're gonna feast.
Last one before we actually go on to the fixtures in terms of what could be of relevance. No, sorry, not that one. It's, are we holding Declan Rice? I think this is a big discussion point considering what we've kind of got as questions. Is he going to play against Bournemouth? And if not, is it time to sell? Who to?
I think a few weeks ago he was off sick and he had the virus, and it just seemed I was saying the London virus is really bad. He might need time to go train, and then he came straight back in, and then he got injured, and it's well, this is what happens when you're not fully fit, you're not fully sharp, you're not playing at your best. He's traveled, he wants to play. He's told Rodgers, oh, my hamstring is, or whatever it is, his knee or whatever is swollen. They had people lip reading the conversation he had at the end of the game. He is traveling, so he's going to want to play. They want to play him, but he's not at 100% either. So is he a hold? He's probably a hold. He's definitely not a buy. But yeah, I just don't really like playing players. Even the same with Wirtz. If they're injured, they're not fully fit. Like Mateta, he's playing through a slight injury. He's not going to give it 100%. So there's so many players in FPL. If you've got free transfers, or you can play him on the bench, you would be tempted to go to someone else, I think.
It's a really tough one. I hate to use the old content creator adage of it's team dependent. But I agree with a lot of what Marcelo has said there, and I think I would personally, if you've got a good bench, it might be worth the hold. If you've got a good bench, because once Liverpool get these next couple of fixtures out the way, Declan Rice looks amazing, man. Going forward, and if it is just a little knock, then you could be fine. But as Reedy says, we're never going to get any information out of Lego Head. And Mikel Arteta, he's keeps his cards close to his chest, and if you can't take the risk, then maybe you have to go.
On my transfer suggestions, I've got Bruno G. I got Bruno G in for Rice, so you can just get Bruno G in for the next 3 weeks. You get Palace, Leeds, Wolves. He's 90 minutes. He's amazing. He gets goals. He gets DEFCON. And then you can just go back to Rice. But if you're on 0 free transfers, I wouldn't probably do it for a hit. No.
Yeah, you can't hokey cokey like that. Yeah, the okey cokey.
It's a funny one. And I'm glad you touched base on some of the fixtures there. What's good about yours, Marcello, is we've got it color-coded. But this is what we kind of got in store for the weekend ahead. Now, first of all, there's more games on a Sunday than there is a Saturday as a result of the turnaround and how thick and fast the game weeks are coming. But also, these games, none of the sides have played each other this season. We saw last game week where sides actually played each other for a second time, which isn't actually all that common. But now for these lots of fixtures, they are playing each other for the first time this season, albeit past the halfway stage. As per usual, any particular game you're both either looking forward to in general or from an FPL sense, there's a lot of stake involved.
Wolves v West Ham. Can't wait for that Bowen hat-trick.
Yeah, it's like, two teams that have really struggled this season, really going at it. So it's going to be an important game for both teams, for sure. Jared Bowen, are you on the Jared Bowen propaganda train there, Marcello, mate?
Yeah, I mean, literally for the last game, I was listening on the radio commentary, and they're just like, and there's a goal for West Ham. Who's it come from? And I'm like, well, you'll never guess. It's that guy again, Jared Bowen. It's like, it's inevitable, isn't it?
Yeah.
If it's a goal or assist, it's going to go through him.
It's always him, isn't it? Yeah.
And there's a rumor that Paqueta is out. So this has come from a doubt. Paqueta is a doubt.
Okay.
Says West Ham Central Twitter, according to ex-West Ham United employee who has like 163,000 followers, and the other guy has 128,000 followers.
Right.
So, again, with rumors and these stuff, you never know. He could be fine. He could still play. Paqueta could play, but Paqueta's the penalty taker, and then it could be Bowen who comes on penalties, and against Wolves as well.
Mm-hmm.
You could get a penalty against Wolves, and it just makes him a bit more attractive, I think. But then it could be Wilson on penalties as well for West Ham. I don't even know if this is Callum or Harry Wilson. What's the West Ham Wilson called? Does anyone know?
No, West Ham Wilson's Callum Wilson.
Oh, he is Callum Wilson. Oh, that is who I said. So he's got
awesome.
21 out of 24 penalties scored in his career, whereas Bowen's got 7 pens out of 10. So with Paqueta out, who do you think would take a pen if they're both on the pitch?
Yeah. All I can picture, though, is Tom Hanks on a raft going, Wilson! Wilson! And it's going to be Wilson, I reckon. I think you'd be silly not to give it to him. I think.
Yeah, I think
it's unfortunate for you, but if I was managing that side, it'd be Callum Wilson. I think Callum Wilson needs to get his confidence up as well. So, like, you give him a pen, he scores a goal. Maybe he rides the back of that rush. And
yeah. West Ham, I think, have made a couple decent signings. I've heard Pablo and someone else
already. This transfer window, okay, that's impressive.
Yeah, so Palace have signed Brennan Johnson, which I think is a great signing for us. Not sure if I'd go there for FPL yet because of our fixtures.
Yeah, you beat Everton to him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. And I think he always seems to pop up with a goal. And what we need now is someone who can score goals. So
you just need an Eze replacement for sure.
Exactly, yeah.
And he's a great player, great little player. Nothing wrong with Brennan Johnson.
Yeah, so I think
he reminds me a little bit of like prime Dele Alli. Like he was just like always in the right place.
Yeah.
Like his positioning and his mental game was awesome. And he just pops up with a decent goal. Looking forward to seeing him enter your team at some point, Marcello. Little Palace asset at some point.
Rev, do you have a game in mind which might be big?
I think the biggest game of the weekend is going to have to be Man City Chelsea. I mean, I've already touched on it earlier that I think that this could actually be a stomping for Man City. Also, with Caicedo out, it's one of those where can we load up on a couple of Man City assets? If so, which Man City assets do we go to? As the Phil Foden hype train died down a little bit, at the moment. Is Sherky maybe the guy to go for? If you are going to go for that risky pep roulette, have a second Man City attacker. Also, the other thing to note in this game is obviously it's game week 20 right now, but game week 21, Chelsea's fixtures look incredible from game week 21 onwards. And Cole Palmer very much is back and on penalties, as we've seen. So it's one of those where, like, definitely all eyes on that fixture for me to see what some of the most important assets in the game are doing, especially for game week 21 onwards.
I think that's a great pick. I'm going to go a little early in that day. I'm going to go Leeds against Manchester United because the guy this is his greatest chance to cut his hair, and they drew to Wolves, funny enough. So that ain't going to happen anytime soon. And Leeds are unbeaten in their last 6, having held Liverpool to a 0-0 draw, which is a fantastic effort, especially seeing the system tweaks from Daniel Farke. So that is my pick. Now, we've got an intriguing one back on the Rice front, especially from IBK, who's also relevant.
IBK, the legend.
Yeah. Is it worth taking a hit for Rice to Morgan Rogers this week? Quickly.
Ooh, Rice to Rogers. Guys, I mean, Marcelo, back me up here, mate, but Aston Villa's fixtures until the end of the season, they're incredible.
It's not so good the next 5, though. But
they're okay.
He does well anyway. He's kind of fixture proof. I kind of like it, but
yeah, he is.
-4, I don't know if I'd do that. Who's he gonna bring in anyway? I can't tell. Depends who you've got coming off your bench. If you've got like someone who's injured coming off your bench, and you know that no one's gonna play if Rice is injured, then maybe. If you've got like Alderete coming off your bench, then it's not that bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, plenty to think about on that front. Thank you. Amazing with the questions. We'll do our best to get to it when we've got time, but I think now might be the best time, considering one's on a chip, one doesn't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Let's just go straight to our teams. Does that sound fantastic? I hope so.
Yeah, sounds pretty good.
Cool. Let's go. Marcello, you're on standby. You look fit, raring. Off you go. That's if you've got an idea.
So yeah, I made 2 transfers, Raya and Hincapi out, and Pickford and Gabriel in. So I was so close to doing Hincapi to Gabriel last week. I didn't do it when I had the funds, so I had to do 2 free transfers now. He scored a 15-point bullet header. I was fuming. So if Gabriel's not got a red flag, he's in my starting 11. That's the new rule. If Bruno Fernandes has not got a red card, he's in my starting 11. So I'm not going to make that mistake again. So hopefully Gabriel gets something. He probably will blank this week, but he's in my team. He's not going anywhere. And then, well, I've got my captaincy on Haaland, but I'm so tempted to go Bowen captain. I'm not sure which way round these are going to go. Ekitike's fine. Harry Wilson is starting. And then I've got Wirtz benched because of his doubts, and he's actually not that great anyway. Vandenberg. So I've got Anderson, Vandenberg, Wirtz. I can start one of them. I just fancy Wilson and Anderson against Liverpool at home. Gahey, I don't think we're going to keep a clean sheet, but Newcastle just conceded to a centre-back. They're quite good at conceding centre-back. Gahey's locked. Varney, Foden, Haaland, they're all locked. I think Foden should be fine. Cunha, let him play against Leeds. Hopefully he does something finally. Not really happy about him last week, but at least I didn't captain him. But then Haaland got away with it. So yeah, Haaland or Bowen, and then Anderson, Wirtz, or Vandenberg. I'm so annoyed about Weefa, man, because Weefa will be cooking. I'm just doing my one and done now for Meerkat, and I'm going to pick his replacement, Veltman, who's playing right back. Watch Veltman score another goal and get a clean sheet and DEFCON against Burnley. That should have been Weefa.
Wow.
So yeah, Bowen or Haaland, and Anderson, Wirtz or Vandenberg in my 11. That's the questions, and I don't know, but this is where I'm at the minute. Well, I'm at Haaland at the minute. Chelsea. So you think Chelsea are going to crumble against Man City?
Without Caicedo, we know what happens.
What happens?
I would say. What happens? They concede. They concede lots.
And they do concede to forwards.
The dog water.
I just think Chelsea have always got a clean sheet in them, though, and like Wolves don't.
Not without Caicedo on the pitch.
Chelsea 2-0 Everton. Chelsea. When did Caicedo miss? 0-0 via Bournemouth. I think this is when Caicedo was out. I think they did all right without him.
I mean, usually they go to pot. Like, I mean, there's been a couple of games where they've managed.
I just think they go so... No Cucurella. What's wrong with Cucurella? He's more of an attacker anyway.
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
I think these are the three. So they lost to Leeds. Is that when he wasn't playing?
Yeah, he wasn't playing then.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Feel free
Chelsea
to not captain the robot, is what I'm saying. As far as our mini league is concerned, feel free to go against Haaland. Like, be my guest, mate. I'm happy with that.
When you say it like that and you're laughing at me,
it's happened before where
it's going against Wolves.
I've come back on the pod. I've come back on the pod
against Wolves. Oh.
And you know, everyone's been there captaining someone who isn't Haaland, and I've come back and be like, "What do you mean? You've all not captained Erling?" And yeah. So let's be honest, it isn't a good shout this week. Everyone, by the way, feel free to go against Haaland if you want.
I just want to say, Cortex, there is a captaincy corner coming up, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 options.
Yeah.
So I'll let people know. Marcello, thank you. I'll go very quickly. Now, all I want to know is, do I get rid of a carb load aspect out of my life, which means Rice out of his team, and do I bring in Bruno Guimaraes, or do we roll on? Harry Wilson.
Let's just see your bench there.
How many transfers?
1.
Well, Wilson on the bench feels bad. Don't you want to start him? But yeah, I see your problem.
I mean, you could even play Dorgu instead of Rice if you wanted.
Could do.
You could bench boost this.
Bench boost.
That's not an awful bench boost shout, actually. If you've still got it.
That's a good point. Well, we've all got chips now. That's the thing. Yeah, what you saying? Probably or not? Is Wilson good enough?
Well, right wingers do well against Liverpool. They beat them 3-2 at home before, and he used to play for Liverpool. So those are the 3 reasons to do it. The negatives are Liverpool are a good defense, which they're not really.
Yeah.
Just
I
that
quite like
Arnie
playing
Slot
Wilson.
press conference is just so bad, man. Like the vibes are just not there at all at Liverpool.
Yeah. Wilson's been, actively getting some decent points, and he's been a consistent asset, which is something that's really surprised me, unfortunately.
Should have scored against Palace too.
But I don't know if you play him over Rice. I probably would, to be honest, because you probably won't even need to. Rice probably won't come on.
Yeah, he probably won't play. Yeah, Mikel is on
field, and then he comes off injured, and but then he might get a few assists against Bournemouth. But Bournemouth are pretty solid at home, so Rice will get 1 assist. He probably won't get death points because he's injured. He might get a few assists. What is it? His knee. So if your knee's hurting, how good are you at taking corners? You probably just let Saka take the corners. Is it his knee? I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is his knee. Yeah. Okay.
But Wilson against Liverpool is not an easy game either, so it's not an obvious pick, to be honest. Semenyo against Arsenal. Are Man City signing Semenyo? So have they just said, "Look, lads, we're going to let you have him against Arsenal so that you can help us win the league. So Semenyo, just score your goal
and then get off. Yeah.
Win, and then come to Man City already a legend."
That's next level transfer business. I think I've got a little point that maybe I'll throw out there. I don't even know if I agree with it or disagree with it with myself about Declan Rice. Is that I think if Rice is fit, then he plays.
Yeah.
If he's not fit, he doesn't play at all. So maybe the option is you just start him anyway.
That's a good point.
And then if he gets subbed, he gets subbed. Like, will he? Like, is Declan Rice like a player who's going to come on for the last 15 minutes?
Probably might, just to get.
He might, but
Arsenal did well without him.
I think he could.
Do you reckon? Yeah, I mean that's just something to consider.
Even Senesi, like Arsenal aren't the most clinical team. Okay, they've got Gabriel back, who might score a header.
Yeah.
Senesi will get Defcon. I don't know. You've got a lot of decisions to make, and you've got 23 minutes now.
Yeah, 23 minutes. That means we get the show
rolling.
rolling.
Lots of decisions. Look at the state of this. This is the wild card.
What is this? It's like an upside down Christmas tree.
I love it.
This?
Good formation.
Yeah.
Triple. Oh.
It's going
all in. That is how you do it.
That is how you do it. It's all in. Like absolutely all in. I'm sold by the David Moyes dream.
100 points or 30 points.
Yeah, it really is. It's death or glory.
Roger, Palachek, love it. Haaland, Ekitike, love it. Caicedo, you've got him in.
Yeah, I mean, he comes back next week. So
yeah,
rather than wasting a transfer to get him in, Chelsea's fixtures are great. I mean, I don't really want to play Morgan Rogers against Everton in game week 22. And in game week 22, we see Caicedo has Brentford. So I'd rather play him. Also, Liverpool play Arsenal game week 21. So, like, I think I'm kind of forced to bench Ekitike in that fixture. Like, you know, in terms of like high ceiling options. Me bench isn't that great. I mean, Lewis Miley is you know, he's one of those 4.5 million players who's been getting like loads of 90 minutes, and he's just decent. Like Krupi, I've not really been paying much attention to him, to be honest.
Did you go lower than Krupi to save funds, or do you think you'll play him because you're not going to play him on a bench boost value?
Yeah, I mean, I'm at exact C's. My issue is
save something in the bank for later.
Yeah,
and then Dubravka or John? Do you like John? What do you think of John?
John,
the Forest guy. He's the same price. Do you think he keeps his place over Sells? Sells has been benched a couple now. Probably Dubravka's safe star, but
yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be really playing either of them over Pickford anyway.
Yeah.
But I think, my issue with Krupi Jr. is that if I get rid of him, if I go select replacement. Oh no, I do have 4.6. I thought I had a 0.1 value tied up in him, but like, you know, like who do you go to? Like, unless I restructure,
just the cheapest one is it Obi? Who's the cheapest forward?
Yeah. My other option is, instead of the triple Arsenal defense, which one would you get rid of, by the way?
Saliba.
You get rid of Saliba. So, like, the other option is we go Mukiele and then go here someone like a Calvert-Lewin.
I probably prefer it, to be honest. Especially, well, I think Mukiele is just such a good value, man.
Yeah, he is. He will also piss you off if you bench him, if you choose
to. How much is Obi?
One Kenobi.
Let's have a look. Obi Trice, real name, no gimmicks.
Or 2, so you'd save 0.4 with Saliba.
Yeah,
I quite like the triple Arsenal. Like you'll have an edge over everyone every time they keep a clean sheet. But
which will probably be a lot.
I don't know.
So the other option is like instead of Keane, which I'm not too keen on.
Yeah, just do Mukiele instead of Keane.
Yeah, I could just do that, couldn't I? What am I doing?
Put Saliba in there or someone else.
Yeah.
And then you've got 0.9, but just save it for later because you might need Bruno later.
Yeah.
Think of like who you're gonna want later. So Bruno, you might want. Palmer,
I think Palmer we definitely want. I think that's the reason I've hit the wild card is mainly because of Cole Palmer. I know it's a week early.
You've got Rodgers, Semenyo. If he kicks off at Man City, then you just upgrade Cherky, I guess.
Yeah.
I think Bruno is going to be your only problem, really.
Yeah, but we cross that bridge when we get there, I think, and we can free up some of the funds in the Arsenal defence and move sideways. I think what I also can do is after this game, obviously Ekatike can go to. Is this totally crazy? Like, is this an awful move?
No. I mean, you could even move him down and move like Miley or Cherky to like another Chelsea midfielder who's popping off, like Enzo or Neto or whoever it is.
Other option is this guy.
Yeah, Watkins. I was going to say as well.
I mean, maybe instead of Ekatike, I could just go for Watkins straight away.
I think that's a good. Wow. Don't know. It depends if you want Ekatike for Burnley away, but gosh, you never know with Liverpool nowadays. It was nice Ekatike the last few weeks because you knew he was playing with Gakpo out, with Salah out, whereas now Gakpo's back. They don't really have options because Isak's still out, so Ekatike should still be fine. Don't know.
Maybe I kind of like the idea of going for Watkins immediately.
Yeah, I like
because
that too.
It saves booking in a transfer.
I think what I tweeted earlier this morning was if you look at your wildcard team, who's the first player you want to transfer out and then just get rid of them now?
Yeah.
Let's go, Rev. Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's go, Rev.
Some live transfers for us right there.
Woohoo!
And then so Caicedo still that's risky.
Yeah, the only thing is there might be rotation this week. Well,
Caicedo's suspended for this week anyway.
Yeah, I mean you've got Miley and that's it on your bench.
Yeah,
but those guys should be fine, right? Who's not going to play in that? And then we've got a week till the next deadline. So
and then I've got 1.2 mil in the bank for some shenanigans.
Unless you want someone else instead of Caicedo now.
Yeah, let's see what we can get here. 6.9 mil. We're just 0.1 off of Bruno G, which is annoying. Which is sad. Unless we went Mukiele down to
Is it all directing?
Yeah.
You can't have when Mukiele gets all the hauls, but he's gone up as well.
To what's his chops, and then we could go Bruno G.
Well, plenty to play out, isn't there?
Which isn't awful.
No, Bruno G is great right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Newcastle, they've got a lot of games like the Champions League, the Cup games as well. So
they do.
But Bruno G is good. And he's not got his yellow cards now, so he can kind of play at his full potential.
For some reason, this man is doing well.
Yeah,
For some
I think
reason,
he's a great shot. I kind of like him more than Miley as well, actually.
Last week's king of the game week with 16 points.
Feels a bit points chasing, but the fixtures are there. The threats to his team are away at AFCON or injured. Is Dewsbury Hall back soon?
Dewsbury Hall is a doubt for this game week.
How many more has he got out, do you reckon?
Maybe this game week, and maybe comes on as a sub in the game week after. But
Gone
I think
right up there for DEFCON. He's averaging 11.1 DEFCON this season per game.
Yeah. Maybe then we say Miley out, Garner in, and then I thought we had more funds than that. And then Bruno G. Maybe we just go with Caicedo and have 0.8 in the bank.
You've got 13 minutes.
Yeah.
Should we do captain corner and come back to it?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot to ponder. There's no doubt about it. Captain's corner super quickly. But before that, I do actually want to give a mention for the amount of comments. And if we don't get to all of them, I do apologize. But thank you so much to the community. Past 350 subscribers. So I think that needs a mention. But also the short form videos with 5 of our last 6 having hit more than 1,000 views. You wouldn't believe it. Last night, it took 9 minutes to get to 4 figures, which is quite astonishing. But back onto the captaincy corner front. Haaland is up against a side who are relying on an under-21s manager to show up in press conferences. Despite the Norwegian having blanked in consecutive matches, 33 points in his last 4 matches. In addition, in his last 4 league appearances against the Blues, 4 goals and an assist. Morgan Rogers and Ollie Watkins at home to Forest very shortly in the early kickoff from Villa Park. Rogers with 4 goals in his last 4 game weeks, which has amassed to 32 points himself. Ollie Watkins, 3 goals and 2 assists in such spell. The same as Arsenal's very own Bukayo Saka. Hugo Ekitike, well, he's had 3 goals and an assist in his last 4, which is 29 points in total. Just 4 behind the beautiful Norwegian himself. Jared Bowen, Marcello's favourite. He has not stopped about him. He's the 3rd highest scoring forward so far this season. Plus, he's managed to achieve 3 goals and an assist in his last 6 appearances, which is half of his output from what he achieved in the first 13 weeks of the campaign. Now, for curveball, mentioned him as a possible Declan Rice option, Bruno Guimaraes, who takes on Crystal Palace tomorrow afternoon. Not only has he recorded 5 double-digit hauls this season, but also, how about this for a crazy stat? In the last 3 league matches played at St. James's Park between the Toons and Palace, Newcastle have won 10-0 on aggregate. Palace have not scored a goal at the venue in a league match since February 2021. Now, back to Mike's dilemmas. That's if he's got any. But if he doesn't, everyone's got dilemmas. So how are we looking?
Interesting. Yeah, I think I'm still on the robot, but my team does look a bit different if you want to share it.
It's only been 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Seconds.
What have you done? I can't see. Ghana.
Well, where's the 5 defenders?
Well, yeah, maybe we do it that way, just so we can play the Christmas tree, you know.
Well, Ghana's an honorary defender, so if you wanted to play him, I'd accept that.
Yeah, I think Ghana gives me. Mate, I swear to God, guys, if Miley hauls, I'm gonna absolutely.
What, Ghana hauls and he's on your bench?
Yeah, that's valid. Okay.
Miley against Palace. Is he right back against Klein? No, it's the other side. Not sure.
Yeah.
Left back.
Look at him. Yeah.
But yeah, that's the wild card. I think it's interesting. At least it's experimental. The double Everton defense in Pickford and Tarkowski. Mukiele is looking like a good asset and just incredible value. So and he's got some creamy fixtures coming up as well. It gets a bit harder game week 25, but he's cheap enough to bench. Yeah, see what happens. It's fun. We're here to have fun, isn't it? FPL is a game. We need to remember that.
Yeah.
Sometimes when we play our TCGs, Marcelo, we can slam the table a little bit when our opponent rips a card off the top. By the way, Marcelo, I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh over the holidays. Have you ever played Yu-Gi-Oh?
I haven't. No.
No, mate. You need to play some Yu-Gi-Oh.
White Dragon.
Yeah.
9 minutes to go. Let's answer some questions very quickly. Hall, Gahey, Dorgu, Keane. Which two to start?
Hall,
Dorgu.
Definitely Dorgu.
And Keane. That's what I reckon.
I'm not sure about Dorgu. I've
Which
got my
combination-
benching headache sheet here. What was it again? Hall?
It was Hall, Gahey, Dorgu, Keane. Hall at home to Palace, Gahey away at Newcastle, Dorgu away at Leeds, Keane at home to Brentford.
So the spreadsheet says play Keane if he's actually playing.
Yeah. Sure. Well, that could be the short answer. Which combination of the two? Dalot, Dorgu again, Tete, or Munoz? Is Munoz back from injury?
Munoz is not back on injury, so he's not going to play for you. Tete against Liverpool. He's getting quite good with like Defcon and stuff, but I think he's getting yellow cards. Dorgu and Dalot, I guess.
Oh, this is a good one. Gameweek or Anthony Gordon on a wild card?
Do you guys actually think Anthony Gordon is a good footballer? Tete is injured, says Colm. So, yeah, Tete and Munoz are injured, so you don't have a choice, mate.
There you go, Ross.
I think Bruno G, he's scoring more points this season. He scored more points per game last season than Gordon. Gordon's got penalties this year, and that's basically all he's got. He's got an assist in his last game. I just don't think he's got the minutes. I don't think he's got the DEFCONs over Bruno G. Even the goals, like if you're playing more minutes, more players have selected Bruno G as well. 14.8 versus 5.5%. He's cheaper as well. Just everything says Bruno G for me except penalties. So if you think Newcastle are going to get loads of penalties, then go for him. Otherwise, it's clearly Bruno G for me.
Right. Hi, guys. Would you do Raya and O'Reilly to Kelleher and Gabriel for a hit? I'm going to go yes.
I think if you think O'Reilly's not going to play, then yes. Otherwise, probably not. But yeah, Gabriel as a threat doesn't feel good to me.
Is O'Reilly injured?
He might be. He came off injured before 60 minutes.
Right. Oh, yeah. That's 57 minutes. Yeah. That's pain. Yeah.
So we don't really
I remember now. It's coming back.
Yeah. Sorry, March.
I found it interesting that he started Ake and then Gvardiol came on later. So you might just see Ake at centre back and Gvardiol at left back again. That would be best scenario for me with Gvardiol. Like, why would you start Ake? It seems like he wants to give, I don't know.
All right. Ekatike to Bowen and O'Reilly to Gabriel for a hit. What are we saying about this?
It's tough. It is tough. We are 5 minutes away.
This week, you can downgrade to Bowen to fund Gabriel. So, again,
is it a downgrade or is that an upgrade? It depends on who you ask.
Is more expensive, but yeah, and that's But yeah, Ekatika's got that Burnley game coming up, so you're kind of going against that, which might not be bad.
Okay.
Declan Rice has travelled with the squad to Bournemouth, joined the squad on their usual pre-game walk this morning too. So that's good for Rice.
Right, that's good for walking pitches as well.
That's
go for the carb loading.
Is Mente fit to start? This is an intriguing one. Because it's a good fixture at home to Burnley.
I think they said he trained
Yeah.
earlier this week, which is a good sign. And against Burnley, if he's in your team already, then I would just start him, surely. Is it Burnley? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to go on the Brighton website, but instead I've got a video. It's not like quotes. So, yeah, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, the manager said Minte has completed the scan and is cleared to resume training. Weaver is out with a toe injury. So I have Weaver. I'm gutted. But if you've got Minte, just start him. And if he's not playing, he probably won't be in the squad. But I feel like he will be. He might be benched, same as Rice, to be fair.
Sold Cunha to Shirky and then up to Gabriel. It's a funny one with Cunha at the minute because Manchester United seem to be lacking creativity, don't you believe? Because no Bruno, no Mbumo.
We've got 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes. I do not like these deadline streams.
You don't like it? Okay, cool.
It's intense, isn't it? Yeah.
What do I do? I've got.
What we can do.
Should I just do it?
Go on, do it. Do it. Your tagline is Bowen's on fire. I think you've got to put your money where your mouth is at this point.
I don't think he's on pens. I think it'll be Wilson.
I'm just trying to look to see if I can find the Marcello shared screen of his team as of live scenes, but he hasn't put it up.
Are you settled on your wild card?
Yeah, and I've even changed it now to make it look really aesthetic. So you can even get it.
Let's go. Let's have a look. Quick geese and revs.
Yeah, there you go. Boom. Look at that. Tactical aesthetic FC. Expected aesthetics is through the roof.
Good for sack, man.
I'm doing Bowen.
You're doing Bowen. He's doing Bowen. Oh, he's gone for it. Okay, can't wait for Haaland to haul.
Chelsea. And I'm benching Wirtz. Is that bad? Anderson over Wirtz.
Benching Wirtz. You've got to play Wirtz, man.
You've got to be taking PL 5.
You've got to. If you've got Wirtz in your team, man, you've got to.
Surely. No, I'm not playing him. Sorry.
Wow, that's bold.
My spreadsheet says 1.7 predicted points for Wirtz. Anderson at home. Liverpool scoring though. Oh, I've got Wirtz behind Vandenberg. Oh.
I've got 45 seconds, so I do Vice to Guimaraes.
No, he's been on a walk, dude. You've got
that's a good point.
Put the trigger fingers down. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Just leave it, dude. Yeah. Just live with your decision now.
All right.
Oh,
probably should have started Wirtz.
We did well to get through everything.
You probably should have started Wirtz. You still can.
You've got
10 seconds. I'm not doing it. I'm doing Anderson.
You're gonna live with that regret.
Fulham 1-0 win.
We should be
Fulham
back here on
1-0 win is
or
bold.
Tuesday deadline stream. Deadline's done.
Oh, boom. Captain Bowen.
Yay! 19
Let's
will play,
go.
Haaland will score, and your league gets reduced. Happy days.
There's no way.
Probably be the opposite.
Banjo sandwich coming in with the chicken. Okay.
Hey Marcello, are you keen for more selfies on your Twitter timeline today?
Oh yeah.
Oh, when is Bowen even playing? 3 o'clock.
Today.
I have to wait till 5:30 tomorrow for Haaland. Oh.
Oh man. Oh well, I get to go immediately and watch 2 assets now. Watkins and Rodgers come up against Forest.
Yeah,
that's good for me. I get to go and watch that game with a bit more enjoyment now. Thanks for convincing me to do Watkins instead of Ekitike. I think that's much more sensible.
Well, exactly, because Fulham are winning 1-0, so why wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah, it's true. I love it. Absolutely love it.
I'm actually gonna take my Christmas tree down now. So
Enjoy, dude. Enjoy.
We'll make
Festive
our way
period's
down
over.
to as Addicts Pod. That was phenomenal. Well done, team.
Yeah,
Marcello,
good job.
I'm wearing
well done,
purple
Rev.
for West Ham as well. So
The Mewtwo shirt is. I'm loving it. Hell yeah! I've got a little Mewtwo Funko Pop.
oh, lovely.
Yeah, which is pretty sick.
I wonder if I'll have that thing where people captain someone and it will captain someone else.
Oh, the old deadline day glitch.
Yes.
The servers getting overloaded. And like all of a sudden you've got Gabrielle captain. Whoa, that could be spicy actually.
No, it's Bowen.
It's Bowen. It's Bowen.
Come
There it
on,
is.
Bowen's on fire.
And he's shagging them down. Seems
Glad you
strong, the
squeezed that
boys.
one in.
Do you reckon
Right.
he had a big New Year's Eve in East London? With Danny Dyer and Danny Dyer.
If the song is anything to go by, I think he did. You know, it's evident from certain songs that a certain story has happened. Like, you know, in the Michael Jackson song, it's evident from the story that Annie is not okay. You know, and also, you know, Jarrah Bowen as Belter Nights Out. So,
Yeah. Well, good stuff, guys. Thanks for the help. Happy
Yeah,
birthday,
cheers.
Miriam, again.
yes, Miriam, happy birthday, the
That's it.
legend.
And yeah, good luck.
Good work.
Yeah, good luck, everyone, and eat shit, Jack.
There you go. Just to compliment what Rev has said, yeah, spot on for yet another week. But also, we'll probably be back on Monday evening or a Tuesday deadline stream because you wouldn't believe we've got another deadline come the middle of next week. But fun just doesn't stop, and neither does chaos. But until then, have a great weekend, and may your arrows be green, and may Marcello take a lot of selfies. So see you later.